I heard in a course a metric for how much an office typically should be producing per operatory. Example given: if you expand from 4 to 6 ops, your production should grow by X if you're doing things properly. Anybody have any information on this side? This is a really genius question. So when you look at Safeway, I mean Southwest Airlines, and you say, why is Southwest Airlines? Why did they go from 0 to a quarter of the market? Why are they the low-cost airline? What do? And a lot of people realize, they quit serving meals. Because when you're buying an airline ticket, you say, well, how much is a flight from Phoenix to Disneyland? And United says $2 and Southwest is $1. They go on Southwest. They never say, well, what are you guys serving for lunch? Because the other company's serving lasagna and I wanted spaghetti and meat. No one cares. If it makes no difference on whether they come to you or not, why is it in your overhead? So Southwest got to that. They got rid of the hub and spoke. They just fly direct. So they'll get 2 points, like Phoenix, LA, and they'll say, how many times can this plane fly back and forth? And they keep their planes up 12 hours a day when everybody else, the airline, averages 8 hours a day. So if all your competition flies 8 hours a day and you're at 12, that means you have an extra half of an airline fleet that you didn't even pay for. Well, you got these operatories. You got 4 operatories. There's 168 hours in a week. You're open 32 hours. So you're utilizing your overhead 19% of the week. And someone says, well, we need more operatories. And your first idea is to always expand the existing operatories. So your operatories are closed 4 out of every 5 hours, and your best idea is, we need 2 more ops. Well, if you're open 8 to 5 Monday through Thursday, why don't you open 7 to 1 and then have another dentist come in and work 1 to 8? If you got each operatory is worth 168 hours, but the average dental office, 4 operatories times 32 hours a week, 32 hours a week times 4 is 128, and there's 168 hours in a week. So, and you only see this, and I learned all this stuff because of the law of unintended consequences. When I started lecturing in dentistry, I had no idea that 30 years later I would have been invited to 50 other countries, many of them 5 times or more, and it was lecturing in Japan and Singapore and Asia, where you go to a 3 operatory dental office in Japan, and that's a group practice of like 9 doctors, but those damn operatories are being utilized around the clock 7 days a week because land in Tokyo is $1 million a square meter. That is the constraint. It's like a nuclear power plant. By the time you put $10 billion in 10 years and get it up and running, you're never going to shut it down. Could you imagine finally opening up that nuclear power plant? You say, well, we're only going to do it Monday through Thursday to 5 because we don't want to pay the employees overtime. Dude, after you spent $10 billion in 10 years on a nuclear power plant, your payroll isn't even a factor in production, in pricing. Whereas if it's cutting hair, the person cutting the hair is the biggest factor of cost in the production. So again, I would not expand into more operatories if you could expand in more hours. Then when I look at patient complaints, well, why did you not go there? Well, I called and they were closed. Look at Google. If your hours are 8 to 5, and I type in dentist near me, well, Google's not going to send you to some website where they're closed. So who's the dentist near me? The dental office is still open. So people say, well, what is your website? What does your website ranking works? Well, dude, at what hour of what day? If it's a Monday after 5 o'clock and everyone's closed, my God, they're coming into your office from 5 miles away. You're the #1 search still. So expend your hours, keep them open. You don't need another bunch of operatories.